The Bronx Defenders is a holistic defender in the South Bronx. We provide family, criminal, and civil legal services to our clients.
Every project that starts at the Bronx Defenders is informed by the information and stories that we are getting from our clients and their family members and people in the community. So it really is a ground-up approach to project development.
The question that everything starts with is what's best for our clients. And every project or initiative we have or anything we do at this office starts with that question and builds outward.
We want to make sure that our clients are fully represented on all fronts. It's not ultimately about the case, right? It's about the client and their needs.
At its core, what the checklist enables us to do is to identify the issues that bring our clients into the criminal justice system. And that plan of action allows us with our clients to both try to address those underlying issues that brought them in the first place, as well as help protect them from some of these consequences, often which are even more devastating than the criminal case itself.
What I found with my clients was that the Clean Halls program was actually making them afraid to leave their houses.
I was introduced to the Bronx Defenders when I got arrested for trespassing, which I felt was really wrong because I was outside of the building, so how could I be trespassing?
Since we filed the lawsuit, the police have actually changed their practices. They have begun making fewer stops, and they have actually made the Clean Halls program a lot more streamlined and have actual standards and guidelines behind it, but we still think that the police have a long way to go.
After meeting the Bronx Defenders and coming here and everything, I feel like a large weight is off my shoulders and I can finally breathe a little. The reason I say a little is because I know we still got a lot of work to do, because it's not only just the clean halls, we got the stop and frisk and every other aspect into the indignity that people of not only my race but other New Yorkers, male and female alike, go through on a daily basis.
Basically, we're going to go over your legal and non-legal options for addressing police misconduct.
I was able to participate in the Know Your Rights workshop, and it was very informative, especially regarding our involvement with the justice system and even how to handle the cops.
What we realized very early on that the Bronx community really needed was a very strong public defender office in family court.
I think the longer we've done this, the more the word has gotten out there that we will help families when ACS comes knocking at the door, and that many of us have our phones on all night.
And I think it's really, really hard to imagine what it would be like to have child welfare authorities knock on your door and ask to see your children and threaten to take your children and have no one to call. And with the Bronx Defenders in the Bronx community now, there is someone to call.
They helped me within that first week get unsupervised visits, and by the second month of everything going on, my kids was returned back home to me.
Our immigration practice mitigates the devastating effects the criminal justice system has on our clients born outside of the United States. We fight every day to keep our clients in the country, in the Bronx community, and together with their families.
Once we saw the impact of the criminal justice system on the lives of our clients, their families, their communities, their housing, their benefits, we created the civil action practice to address those issues.
Our civil attorneys and advocates are fully integrated into teams, and we work side by side with criminal defense attorneys, family defense attorneys, social workers, investigators, and parent advocates to minimize these consequences. This approach is at the heart and core of holistic defense and to our training program.
The Defenders Academy is a unique trial skills program that we have actually developed here. We bring faculty members, lawyers, incredible trial lawyers from all over the country to work with our lawyers here.
It's great to work with law firms on our cases, and we do so in many ways. We sometimes partner with law firms on a discrete motion for one client in one case. Sometimes we co-counsel trials with law firm attorneys, and sometimes we have these fuller, more robust projects.
We are constantly made aware of the really detrimental and really horrendous consequences that our clients face because of their contacts with the criminal justice system. With each delay that happens in the courthouse, they were forced to miss another day of work. They were forced to find childcare. They risked losing their job.
The foundation of the organizing project is that the people who live in this community, the people who come here for services, are the people who need to be at the forefront of the movement to change the systems that are broken.
For example, the legislation that just took place at City Hall and the 2 bills that got passed, I was part of that rally. And I never even took under consideration the impact that that would mean towards my community.
I never saw myself getting involved in politics, or should I just say getting involved in political action, until I became involved with the Bronx Defenders. When I'm walking in my neighborhood and I'm wearing that Bronx Defenders t-shirt, people recognize. People recognize, they know it.
Thank you, Bronx Defenders.
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 Thank you, Bronx Defenders.